There's this guy in my comment that talked about I'm his motivation to start comp again, alright? Start Fortnite competitive. And as someone who's played Fortnite competitive for a very long time and was pretty dedicated to it for years, literally, I will say Fortnite comp is one of the not most miserable. It's like the biggest love-hate relationship you can have with something. It's quite sincerely the most toxic thing ever. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Because you can't be officially a pro at Fortnite, right? Like, teams don't matter. I made a whole video on this. Like, technically you're a pro once you get signed to a team, right? And even then, you'll probably never get signed to a team unless you're a tier 1 because of how bad it is right now. Like, Fortnite, like, there's no point in teams right now. Like, there's no incentive for teams to sign players because the Fortnite content is at an all-time low, and like the content creators are also not like even creating some cool stuff. Like, everything is just kind of a dud when it comes to comp Fortnite right now. There's really no incentive for teams to sign players unless they're actually the best players. Which means that unless you're a tier 1 pro, you're going to be playing for literally pebbles. Like, you're going to get Fortnite earnings. Okay, that's cool. But unless you're very, very, very good at the game, you're not going to be making money at all unless you're kind of making content on the side and you're getting signed to a tier 3 team that probably pays a little bit around $500 a month, probably less, which is nothing, by the way. You don't make a lot of money from that. And so you're going to be playing for earnings, and earnings aren't, they're going to take your life away if that's what you're actually trying to chase, because in order to get consistent earnings, you need to be a tier 1 pro. And in order to be a tier 1 pro, you need to have no life at all. Like, that's the honest truth. It's like the most weird trade-off ever, because the second you're tier 1, you're gonna get a lot more money than you think. Like, you will get money, and people will want to talk to you and sign you to teams. That is a fact, alright? But in order to get there, you genuinely I don't think people understand the amount of sacrifice you gotta make in order to be good at any video game, alright? It's genuinely absurd, alright? People don't understand it at all. You need to throw your fucking life away and breathe Fortnite for years on end without taking any breaks and put school aside. And well, most tier 1 pros actually, and most people will even end up tier 2, not even tier 1. Some people do it at tier 2 and tier 3 pros, and they're not even like, you know, they're not good. They go to school. No, they don't go to school. They do online school, and they have to pay people to do their homework. Literally, like, you pay people so they can do your homework, so you can play more time on Fortnite. And that's if you enjoy it, then that's perfectly okay. But then again, that means that you're skipping out on not only your teenage years, which in everyone's eyes are the most important years of your life, but you're also skipping on your health, making friends, becoming a social person. Like, you're missing out on most things that, in my opinion, and all of our opinions, I'm not gonna lie, make you fucking human, alright? So you're kind of like setting yourself up for, yes, a couple of years of fun. Like, don't get me wrong, I would have loved to be a tier 1 pro on Fortnite. Genuinely, I would have loved it so much. But being someone who's spent also, like, who let go of pro Fortnite, like, I kind of stopped wanting to become a pro when I went to college. Like, I lost passion for the game, and I experienced college. I experienced life as a whole. I made new friends. I just saw what, like, Fortnite comp can take away, and saw what life has to offer, and it made me feel so much better, kind of, about, like, not going pro Fortnite. Sure, I still, like, there's days where I don't regret, but I definitely do wonder what it would have been like to be a Fortnite pro, alright? To just genuinely toss everything away and grind that thing only, and sit in Discord calls all day, and just, like, have this online friend group and all that. It was a vibe, alright? Doing that was just an absolute fucking vibe. And, you know, a part of me was like, dude, it would be so cool to just live in Texas, have the friend group, make content, be signed to a pro team, and just make earnings because you're so fucking talented at a video game. And also, it comes with the fact that the second you're a pro at Fortnite, you'll be pro at any other game out there. It's not hard to become a pro in other first-person shooters if you're good at Fortnite. And that's a fact. So, like, the fact that you're a pro at Fortnite, wow, has longevity as well. Like, you can have multiple gaming careers. Benji proved it, Okis proved it, and there's other pros that did as well. So, it's not like the second you go pro, you can't do anything. And it's also that when you do go pro, you learn something very valuable in life, which is, like, determination, passion, and consistency. These are assets that can make you go far in absolutely anything else in life. Look at Scented right now. I know a lot of people probably don't like Scented for, you know, certain reasons, but that guy's like a crypto god right now. He's trading meme coins like crazy, making so much money. You know what I mean? So it kind of goes like, it's not necessarily him that's super talented. Don't get me wrong, he probably is, but I definitely think he's applying what Fortnite taught him into real life, into other things, right? But still, it's like such a huge trade-off to miss out on core parts of life and just like enjoy life, sacrifice everything just so we can sit in calls online all day. It's kind of rough, and it's also not like Valorant, where let's say you become a tier 1 pro in Valorant. It's harder to become really good at Valorant because there's like franchising, and you gotta get signed to a fucking team, and it's very complicated. It's even hard in League of Legends, for example. But once you're actually pro, you're in arenas, like you get to stadiums, you're often competing, the scrims are consistent, there's a real structure behind it where there's coaches and there's like, you're backed up. When you're pro in Fortnite, it depends entirely on your motivation. So if one day you're not feeling motivated, then you will not play and you will not improve. Whereas Valorant, even if you're not feeling it for one day, well, your whole team's going to be depending on you, and your coach is going to get fucking angry at you if you don't play and if you don't do shit, because there's a team relying on you, right? So when it comes to Valorant and team games in general, it's so much different that you really just can't compare it to Fortnite at all, bro. It's fucking insane. Fortnite is the most draining game to be pro in. So I feel like there's a lot of trade-offs, and I don't want this video to like discourage some of y'all to go pro at the game, because I feel like it's a very humble fucking dream, all right? Like, genuinely, if I were to do my teenage years again, I would still try to go pro, and I wouldn't change anything. Like, if anything, I wish I had tried content creation earlier and made that content creation focused on Fortnite entirely, like Fortnite grind and competitiveness, and just like, I would have all in on Fortnite comp, quit school, and just done that shit. Like, I would have went all in, fuck school, get people to pay people my homeworks, and just go all in, bro. Make content on the side with my PC. Just, that's what I would have done, all right? Like, genuinely, I'm not even kidding. But, you know, I'm not saying you guys should do that, by the way. I'm just saying, like, it's a very humble fucking thing, and it's fun, in my opinion, if you genuinely enjoy it. Just sitting in calls all day, having the friend group, and if you have genuinely that competitive drive, I think it's, like, the craziest, best thing ever to do, alright? It's genuinely insane. It's so fun. But still, like, it's hard, and people don't seem to understand it. I feel like it's a dream people sell, like, oh yeah, go pro at Fortnite, and it's like, you'll get earnings and you'll get PR and all that. It's such an easy trap to fall in, to just waste time, even though deep down you don't know if that's really what you want to do. But if you do know that's what you want to do, and you look at the pros and you're inspired and you're like, I want to fucking do that, kind of like me, well, you should do it, because you're going to have fun, like, guaranteed, you know what I mean? But if you're not sure and you're just, I don't know, being convinced by your friends that it's good or whatever, it's probably not worth it. And I believe you could invest your time in better ways, especially as a teenager, when there's so many things to do out there, and that's kind of when you build your experience and set yourself up for the world, right? It's in my teenage years that I learned how to edit. It's like where I learned what I wanted to do, content and all that. And I mean, Fortnite taught me all of that, so that's why I'm really glad to play Fortnite. But for you, that might not be what interests you, so you're just going to be out there wasting time, essentially, when you could be actually out there finding your passion and doing something very real that will carry with you for the rest of your life, you know what I mean? Me, I'm just lucky that Fortnite taught me everything about content, well, not content, obviously I'm still learning, but it kind of taught me what I wanted to do, right? As I said, so I really just got lucky. Like, I want to chase this shit 100%. But yeah, that's it for the video. I'm really proud of what this turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was pretty clear and all that. But yeah, that being said, man, I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Please subscribe, comment what you want to see next, and yeah, bye-bye.